Hi, guys. Welcome to our 80 for 80 Walk for Hope Haiti Walkathon 2025. If you don't know a lot about Reach Out and you want to learn a little bit more, I will have a link below to another video that kind of shares everything about who we are and what we do. But this video is to share with you why are we walking 80 for 80? Why are we walking 80 miles in 30 days? The reality is 80% of students will not attend high school. 80%. We are walking for the 80%. We're walking for the 80% of kids. 80 kids out of 100 are not going to attend high school in Haiti. And that's a staggering statistic, and it's crushing. We think that we can do better. And so our heart is to make sure that kids stay in school, that once high school comes, they continue their education, they finish their education. But not only that, we want to invest in them. And that's where Reach Out Laughlin has a leadership program for high schoolers. It's called the Rev program. And in the Rev program, our students that attend have counselors, they have mentors, and they have tutors, and they're learning Bible and critical thinking and problem solving. We want to raise up godly, ethical leaders who will bring about positive change in Haiti. Because the reality is, gangs have leaders too. We want to make sure that these kids know that they have a different option, that they don't have to end up in the streets, they don't have to end up in gangs, and there is something positive that they can do for themselves, for their families, for their community, for their country. It's generational change that we are praying for. So our donors who come together, they make sure that these kids have these mentors and are being taught the word of God. They're being taught how to be young leaders. They're being held accountable for going to school, and making sure that they're getting the grades they need. They're also getting food each week. They're being cared for. And so what you are going to do as a walker is raise awareness. We're going to do two things in this month of June. We're going to raise awareness, and we're going to raise money. We need both, right? We need funds. The reality is we can't pay for the kids to go to school. We can't pay for tutors or mentors, or for their lunches. We can't provide the center, and they need water, and there's so many things that happen when you run a program, right? And we need funds for that. It's the way the world works. And so we are asking you to raise $10 per mile. That's it. Now I realize we're also asking you to walk 80 miles. So that's $800. So how do you do that? It's pretty easy. I want to encourage you to support yourself, sponsor yourself at $1 a mile. That's $80. I know that that might be really reach stretching for some of you. So pray about that. How can you do that? Or maybe you sponsor yourself for $50 a mile, but sponsor yourself. And then I want you to send a text or a message or an email or a written out letter or call somebody, call your friends and say, this is what I'm doing. I'm walking for education. I'm sponsoring myself. Will you match me? Will you sponsor me $1 a mile too? And I bet you, if you make the ask, put it out there, they will respond. Now, the other thing that we're going to do is share posts. And that's the second part is the networking. We are going to let others know what is going on in Haiti and how they can be part of this transitional program, this program that raises up godly ethical leaders to bring about positive change in Haiti. See, the reality is that Haiti will come stable one day, right? Their stability will come back. But if we wait until stability comes back to start raising up leaders, we are already behind. And so we've got to invest in these students now. We've got to just keep investing, even though the time is dark. We are going to make the most of this opportunity, make the most of every opportunity, even though the time is not easy. We will continue to fight for these young people. We will continue to raise up young leaders to bring about positive change. And we want them to stand on the solid rock of Jesus Christ because we want them to know there's a different option. They don't have to be in the gangs, they don't have to be in the streets. So when you walk, we're going to send you an email every night It'll be short. You don't have to take a long time. It'll give you names who you can pray for the next day, the post you can put out the next day, suggestions for photos or a photo to put on there. Um, and it will just be a little encouragement to you. We want to just be we want to have your back. We want to hold you accountable. We want to encourage you. And together we can do this. Together we can impact Haiti for the positive. Together, we can impact the life of a child like Lisa, who, when she first joined our program, was not doing very well in school. But today, she's actually raised her grade level 2 levels. She's won a singing contest. Just her whole demeanor has changed. She's still struggling. In fact, one of our mentors just told me the other day that she will sometimes go all week with just one little pate each day, which is like a little fried bread that she would get after school. But she knew when she comes to the program, she would eat those days. The other days was very limited. And so, however, even though that's happening in her life, she's pressing on. She's working hard for her future. And so you get to come beside Lisa and other kids just like her. So we're so blessed by you. We're so thankful for you. And we hope that you are ready to walk.